Hi, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Valia. I'm an author. I write cozy fantasy romances and witchy rom-coms and a bunch of other kind of books. And this is a week in my writing life. Yes, we're back. We're trying this. We're gonna hope that this week goes better than the last. Actually, the last 2 weeks, I did not vlog at all. My writing process, basically. I tried to take a little bit of clips during the week of my life, but that also did not happen, as is evidenced by the earlier vlog that is posted now. I feel like it's very short and very cozy in that I basically just give you a rundown of my writing, but don't actually take you through the process. So we're back, we're doing this. I am going to vlog this week. It is now Monday, June 8th, and I am ready to go. I have to tell you that I woke up so ready to write this morning. That doesn't happen a lot because I am a night writer, which actually is very hard because I've been trying to fix my sleep, and let me just tell you, it's not working. But that's not this vlog, that's beside the point. So yeah, I actually woke up thinking about writing this morning, and have I written anything yet? No, I have not, because it's been a very busy day, but the excitement is still there. And actually, after I'm done vlogging or filming this introduction, I am gonna write, and I'm very excited about it because I'm just in this story, and I love it. I love it so much. And the thing about drafting, first draft for me, is really just discovering the story, right? I am a pantser. I do not plan my stories out, as you know, and it really is one of those things where I am discovering the story. The story is being told to me for the first time after living in my brain, and it's exciting. It's so much fun. And I feel like, especially after last week and my struggles, to have this feeling kind of come back it's been very exciting. How many times have I said exciting in this vlog already? But anyway, it is Monday. My goal for the week, I am doing the 50,000 words in June challenge kind of by myself. Well, my friend is also joining me, but we're mostly just checking in daily. She's not really writing 50,000 words this month. But anyway, and I am kind of in between two important scenes in my 2 books that I'm drafting. And yes, I'm drafting 2 books. Maybe I should talk about that for a second. But yeah, so I'm in these 2 scenes, and both of these scenes I want to write desperately, because one is kind of like a wrap up to the story. This specific book is almost done. Supposed to finish it last month. I didn't. That's fine, because I'm finishing it this week. And then the other story, it's kind of like a beginning of the relationship. So both of the scenes are super, super fun and super pivotal to the storylines. And I kind of want to write both of them. And that is the excitement that I woke up with this morning. Also, as I'm talking, I realized that my brain is very scattered, and this is probably because of lack of sleep and the excitement, because I am very just rambly about my thoughts. So hopefully I can use this portion that I'm filming for the vlog, because I don't really script things. I kind of just sit down and talk to the camera. So these are my unfiltered thoughts about my writing currently. But yeah, very quickly, I did not finish the book that I was supposed to finish in May because I ended up writing a bunch of words for a different project. So I'm kind of playing catch up now. And so this week I am hoping to finish the previous book and get to maybe 40% in the second book, and I think it's very doable. I am feeling the energy coursing through my body and my brain, and I'm here and I'm ready. So hopefully I'll be able to keep up with this and get things done. I do have other business things that I have to take care of this week, but I am definitely prioritizing writing, and I am prioritizing vlogging the writing because it keeps me accountable. If nothing else, it keeps me accountable to do something with my books every single day, and I need this right now because the chaotic energy that you are seeing. So I think that is it for this introduction, for this installment Monday portion of the vlog. Maybe I'll vlog something else later, but I am gonna sit down. I'm gonna try to write the ending chapter first, like the chapter for the previous book first, because that's the one that's calling my name right now. In the morning, actually, the other one was calling my name, and I did kind of make some notes about it, but I am gonna write the other chapter first, and we are going to go from there, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I think I've said that 50 million times in this little clip, but that's fine. Everything's fine. I'm good. I am going to finish this book, and then I'm gonna basically get to 40% of book 2, and then hopefully I will be able to share more things. I will be sharing something special in my newsletter, so that comes out Wednesday. Wait, this is coming out after. Basically, I think you should subscribe to my newsletter, because I do share insights in that specifically for my newsletter people. So I will leave a link to that in description in case you're interested in that, because I feel like I always talk about sharing something with my subscribers when this is not coming out on the right time, but it's fine, guys. It's fine. Also, apparently, I can't really put sentences together today very well as I'm speaking, but you know what? It is not a problem when I'm writing, so that is fine. I'm gonna go right now. This needs to end, and I will see you guys in the next clip, and maybe I'll do a check-in later in the day, and we'll see where we are, but let's go. It is now Tuesday, and look at me actually vlogging every day. I know it's only 2 days, but this feels like an accomplishment, so we're just gonna take a second to appreciate. So as usual, Monday ended up being a lot of admin work and a lot of working on my newsletter and catching up with socials and checking ads and doing all the little nitty-gritty that happens to be part of running a business. But today I am back to actually writing for the majority of the day. I am also cleaning my office a little bit. I need to organize the mess behind me. I know that I keep saying that I don't want to talk about it, and we're not going to talk about it, but I keep bringing it up because it's driving me insane. Okay, my office is a disaster. It's really hindering my process. So yesterday I ended up writing, I think about, let me check, about 400 words of like new stuff. And then I mapped out and wrote like little bits for 3 other chapters. So I have the 400 words finished up the previous chapter, and then I like half wrote 3 other chapters. So altogether there's probably like 2,000 words, you know, but they weren't like consecutive words. It was very much throughout the day. So today I am going to finish up those 3 chapters. That is the goal, is to actually get all of that together and finished up. And then I think for this book I only have 2, maybe 3 chapters left, which would be amazing because I'm very ready for this book to be done and off to my beta readers. I always get really good feedback from my beta readers for my drafts because I am an underwriter in certain aspects, and I think I've talked about this before because I don't plan out my books and I am a discovery writer. There are certain parts of the book that I just don't care about, and I will give like the minimum amount of attention, but then I know that my beta readers, my author besties, will be like, Valia, we need more here. And so this book, because it is shorter than all my other books, I have to basically stop myself from writing more, even though like I want to spend more time with these characters. So for now, that's it for this book, but maybe eventually I go back and I add more to it. We'll see. I don't know. Because it is part of this project, it has to be a specific length, so I can't really play around with the word count at the moment. But then tonight I'm going to take a little break after I finish the 3 chapters, and then I'm going to work on Hex 2 tonight because there are certain things that I wanted to write out for it, and that is my plan for Tuesday. For a second there, I feel like my process has definitely been hindered because I was kind of just, I don't know, making myself be more not me, I guess. I was kind of trying to force myself to do certain things a certain way, and looking back at it now, or where I'm at right now in this book, I'm like, why did I do that? I don't know. But I feel like I go through this with every single book, is sometimes when I'm writing, I get to a point where I'm just like, no, it has to be this way. And then when I finally kind of get past that point, I look back and I'm like, why did I do that? This needs to be this way. And really just following more my own intuition versus like feedback or things that I read or whatever. So I need to just really stick with that, but it is hard sometimes because, you know, I want to be better. So I read things like how to write better and whatever. And yeah, anyway, I don't know why I'm babbling on about this. I really need to get down to some more writing. So we will do that. I don't know if I'll do a check-in at the end of this day or if we're just gonna roll over to the next day. We'll see. Okay, I'm just excited. I'm excited about this book and I need to get back to it, so I'm gonna do that. So it's a little later and I wanted to clean some of the mess behind me because we have our garbage pickup tomorrow. So I wanted to get rid of some of the boxes that are in my office that I can get rid of. But as I was doing that, I realized that I have not opened any of my Book of the Month and Allurol and one Illumicrate box in forever. And when I say forever, I mean forever. Okay, so I decided I'm just gonna open them on camera because that way I can just open them, get rid of the boxes into the trash, and then feel slightly better about the state of my office. I'm actually gonna start with Afterlight. I think I remember what this is. I canceled my subscription to Afterlight because I just wasn't feeling any of the books that were coming out, and I just, you know, I wanted to give somebody else a chance to subscribe if they like the books better than me. So I opened it. It is my edition of And Now Back to You by B.K. Borison. I have the first book in the same edition, so I really wanted it. So actually I canceled my Afterlight after I got this, but it's just been sitting on the floor because that's my life right now, okay? Anyway, but very excited. I'm actually going to take the plastic off because I am the kind of person that actually reads my special editions. Are you the kind of person that reads your special editions, or do you just keep them on the shelf? It's a genuine question because I know a lot of people will keep their special editions just on the shelf and they don't read them, and they'll just even keep them in like the plastic, or I don't know. I read mine. So anyway, here we have her. She's beautiful. I think they did such a pretty job with these because they're like just the same as like the regular covers that I liked, but then you also have this art on the inside, and then look at it, it's so pretty. I don't know if it's the same art. Oh no, it's different art. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I'm excited to read this. I did have it on my Kindle and I did start, and it is signed, and I did start it, and then I wanted to read it in hard copy, so I now can because I had this book all along. I don't know if you can see, but there it is. There, that is the other book in this series. So anyway, yeah, that's it for my Afterlight subscription. You have served me well, thank you so much, but for now that's it. Okay, let's go through my Book of the Month now. I have 3 of them, and I have this one. This is the bigger one, so I think this is the one that had the, oh my gosh, why does it have extra books in it? I don't even remember. So let's just open it and see what's in here. Okay, First one is How to Write a Love Story by Catherine Walsh. I really like her books. I think she writes really cute rom-coms, and this one sounded really, really cute. It's about a writer and an editor and one hot summer. Holiday Romance and Snowed In, I think, are the two other books that I read by her and that I loved, love, love. They're like my little holiday rom-coms that I like, so I'm excited to read this. This is the one that has the winner. This is the Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey, and it came with this seed that you plant from seed bank to seed planting. The 2025 Lolly winner, Wild Dark Shore, is a tale of care, choice, and what endures. Mark the moment with these orange cosmos seeds. Isn't that cute? I thought that's adorable. But yeah, I've seen this book everywhere, so I kind of had a feeling it was gonna win when they did their like awards and stuff like that for it. So yeah, you get this as a freebie if you are like the BFF with Book of the Month. And so yes, now I'll be able to read it because I have it. And the last book in the box is Her Last Breath by Taylor Adams. I adore Taylor Adams. I will say that I remember when I read No Exit, I made like everybody I knew read it because it was just such a fun thriller. It had that kind of like very nostalgic feel to it because it was very fast paced and it was predictable, but it was written so well that I just wanted to dive in. So this is the latest by Taylor Adams and I'm excited to read this. I haven't really heard anybody talk about it, but I have not been in the thriller book talk, bookstagram world lately, so I don't know if this is good or not, but I will be reading it soon because I'm excited. Next two Book of the Month boxes, I don't know which one came which. I got one today, which is what reminded me that I needed to go through my boxes in the first place, but I don't remember which one it was, so I'm not looking it up. I'm just opening it up. Oh no, this is an older one because this is Malka by Monica Kim, and this is a horror, and I am so excited about this book. I forgot that I actually got this. This is what happens when you don't read, okay? I've been in such a weird non-reading, I mean, I've been reading, but I've been reading a lot of beta reads and I've been reading a lot of like arcs and stuff like that. So I haven't been picking up actual physical books to read. And this is what happens. You forget what you ordered or you forget what you buy. You have your pre-orders come in, but this is set in Seoul and I am so excited because it is horror and I just read a horror book. I read Dive Bar at the End of the Street by Kelly Armstrong. I'll post the cover right here so you guys can see it. It doesn't come out until October, but it was so fun. It was just exactly what I needed. So I feel like this is going to be exactly what I need as well. So maybe I will read this week. And then by the time you get this vlog, I would have already had thoughts on it. But making no promises because I am writing. That is my #1 priority, okay? Remember, I'm reminding myself. I'm reminding you and I'm reminding myself. So yes, last book of the month. This one I think came today. So we are going to see what I ordered here because I also don't remember. Oh yeah, no, I do remember. I'm just kidding. There are 2 books in here though because I had 2 credits because I skipped a month, but I got the Melissa's Albert's The Children. This is also horror. It is like a fairy tale, a dark fairy tale or something about an author. Yeah, and then the kids of this author, and there's something sinister and yeah, I don't know. I really like this cover. It's so simple, but very striking. So I'm very excited to read that. And the other book I got is also horror. I typically don't get so many horror books in a row, but they had a good selection, okay? This one is You Did Nothing Wrong by C.G. Drews, and I have heard people talk about this one, and it does sound exactly like what I would like. So I have high hopes for it, of course. But yeah, they had this, I think it was like sold out at one point, and then it came back. So I had to grab it while I had the chance. And last we have the Allural boxes, and somehow I have 4. I'm not exactly sure why I have 4, but yeah. Oh yeah, because I just said that I skipped the book of the month. So 4 months. 4 months these have been sitting on my floor among my boxes and my mess and my deadlines and whatever, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's just not talk about that, okay? First one, no idea what it is. We're just gonna go with it and discover together. Ooh, We Become Darkness by Grace Morrow. Did I remember this book at all? No, I did not. It's very pretty. Of course, these are special editions specifically for Alluro. So this is what it looks like without the cover. And then you got little end papers. It's the same ones on two sides. Is there anything else inside? But I just saw a word vampire. So apparently this is a vampire story. I guess could have told that by all the blood, but I don't even remember what this is about. But I apparently really wanted to read it, so. And it did come with a bookmark, which did I know that are they doing bookmarks for each book? Did I know that? I don't know if I knew that, but this one came a little bit damaged, but hopefully the book inside is okay. It's like a gift. Oh, I do remember The Wicked Sea by Jordan Stephanie Gray. I was very excited about this one because I think this one has something to do with sirens. Am I correct? I don't know, but it has a mermaid tail right there. Look at that. That's so pretty. And here's the edges. You guys have probably already seen all of this because these are older books that I have sitting on my floor. But yeah, I remember, I really like this actually. I am not like a big pink book person, I feel like, but like for fantasy specifically. I think it's different in rom-coms, but I think this works for me. What do you think? Does this work for you? And they do the little bookmarks per book, which I think is cute. All right, guys, 2 more to go. This is exciting. Not looking at the bookmarks so I don't spoil myself. I remember, why is this so heavy? This is so much heavier than the other books. Verity Guild by May Corland. I'm hunting a killer, not a lover now. Okay. Anyway, here are the edges. This book is very heavy, which is weird to me because it's not that much bigger than the other ones. But here are the end papers. Maybe it's the paper itself? I don't know, but I definitely could feel the difference between this book and the other two, which Jordan's book, The Wicked Sea, is like the same. Look at that. They're like the same. But this one, I can definitely tell this is heavier. I don't know why this matters to me or anybody, but I could feel it, so I had to say it. Bookmark that goes with it. Okay, we're on the last box, and then I have to do some more cleaning in this office, and then I get to do more writing. I'm excited. It has been going well today, I will say. I think I did like an update. I can't remember if I like even said what I was writing in the update. Oh, I did. I think I talked about the 3 chapters, and they were very exciting chapters. So I think I have two to go. So I did finish up 1, and then I have 2 to go. And then I also kind of wrote a little scene that's going to go like later in the book. So been very, very good progress for today, considering I've been like gone to 2 different appointments today and spent most of the morning going like back and forth. Not bad, not bad. And the last one is, what is this? Oh, The Anatomy of Magic by Alexis L. Menard. Oh yeah, this is the newest one. This is the one this is from this month. This one's actually also heavier. Maybe they changed their paper. I don't know why this matters to any of you, but I'm sharing it anyway. Here's the end paper for it. And it's very simple. I actually don't know what the cover for it looks like the actual cover looks like, but I will look it up. I did read what this one is about, and I was very intrigued by this. So, plus the bookmark. It's our haul. Wow, okay. Guys, I have stuff to read now. I mean, don't look at the bookshelf behind me. I have obviously stuff to read. but this is exciting. Look at that. It felt like a little extra because I really did not remember what books I had ordered in these from these selections. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna finish up cleaning and then get back to work, and we'll see you in the next clip, I guess. But look at me vlogging. Very exciting stuff. I'm getting better at this, guys. I'm getting better at this. Hello and welcome to my living room floor. I needed a change of scenery for my office, so I have come to the living room to work at the table, and I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about you guys there for a couple of days because it is Friday. The reason why I forgot about you is because I have been working, I have been writing, I have been writing a lot, and I was just in a very hectic frenzy trying to get these chapters finished up. And good news, I have 2 chapters left to go. I think it's only 2 chapters. We're gonna find out together. Basically, when I do the next update, you'll know if it was 2 chapters or if it was more than 2 chapters. But I basically spent 2 days of like non-stop writing and rewriting and reworking what I had, because I was like convinced I was gonna finish the 5 chapters that I needed to finish, and I did finish those chapters, but I now have at least 2 more to go before this book is done. And that's the thing, when you are an exploratory writer, you can't really plan very well to know how many words or how many chapters you actually need. And I really am trying to stay within the parameters of this word count, and it's a little hard, I'm not gonna lie, just because I want to spend more time with these characters and I want to do more with them. So it's kind of been very difficult for me to not spend as much time as I want to with them, because I gotta get the plot needs to keep moving. I only have so many words to work with. So anyway, have my 2 chapters that I'm gonna hopefully, not hopefully, actually, we're gonna decide here and now. You will see this later, but for me, here and now, I'm deciding I will finish this book tonight. I'm very excited about it. I am very ready to be done with it because I want to be fully writing the next book already. I'm working on that one a little bit on the side as I'm working on this one, but this one is the priority that needs to be done first. So basically, the plan is to finish this book tonight, and I can do it. I can. Will I do it? I will, actually. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna use any of this, but maybe this is the motivation I need, is the fact that I have to use this because I haven't filmed anything else since Tuesday. I have to use this clip, which means I have to come back and tell you that I finished everything that I set out to do today. So anyway, that is where we're at. I will see you guys in the next clip, where I will be giving you updates that I am done with this book. I am manifesting, I am determined. Let's do it. talk about my last update and where we are now. Did I finish my book? No. Did I write the 2 chapters that I said I was gonna write? Yes. Here is the problem. I think we talked about this already, and this kind of issue that somebody who pantses through a story has is that you never really know how much you have left to write. Even though you kind of know where you're going to end up by that point in the book, you're still at a point where things can happen and things can change. And in my case, I need to write another 2 chapters. The thing is though, I was going to write these chapters actually, and I was going to be done yesterday. It is now Sunday. And the thing is that I injured myself just a little bit and basically had to go to bed early because I was not feeling well. I had a massive headache after the bump on my head. So that is my own fault. I should have been more careful. That's beside the point. The point is, I did not finish what I thought I was gonna finish. So now this is gonna be the end of the vlog for the week. Like, this is gonna be the little wrap up. So I did end up writing a lot of words. I think I ended up writing about 8,000 words comfortably, and then another like 1,000, 1,500 of rewritten stuff that I like deleted and then added back in. So we did almost a 10K week, even though I felt like I struggled a lot. And this is the thing too, is like when it's super sunny outside and I'm writing about a wintry kingdom and winter traditions, it's a little bit harder to get in the zone. Definitely one of those writers that write much better in gloomy weather. So I have been trying to kind of create that for myself. I've been using, you know, low light lamps and candles and twinkle lights and Jurassic Park rain, and it does help, but sometimes it just doesn't help enough. So basically this is where we are with this book. I am now 2 chapters away once again, and I think this time it actually is the end. I do have to finish this. I have written way more words for this book that I am allowed. It feels so funny to say that, but there is a word count, kind of a cutoff on this book, and I know how my first drafts are and how much I add in second and third drafts. So I do have to kind of write under my word limit, and I have definitely written over my word limit. So my plans for tomorrow, and you'll see this in the new vlog as well, but basically next week is about the last read through of this book and finishing the last 2 chapters, and then it will go to my betas, and then I will start drafting Hex 2 kind of like full speed ahead. Right now I've been drafting Hex 2 very carefully on the side, and we did talk about this. I don't know if it was in this vlog or the previous one, but I am doing daily check-ins with one of my writer friends, and it has been helping a lot to have that accountability. But now I will be actually drafting and trying to do about 5 to 7 chapters a week, and I think I will be able to do that consistently enough to finish the book by the first week of July, but don't hold me to it, because we have seen through these vlogs how absolutely hectic my writing has been. It has been very hectic, which is so frustrating to me because I can be such a consistent writer and then I can just absolutely lose it. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the vlog here, and then we'll do another one for next week. We might do, I don't know. I am really enjoying making these vlogs, I'm gonna be honest, because I love seeing my writing process kind of documented, even though there's like things that I cannot share. But at the same time, I'm like, maybe I should do some other vlogs, maybe like do more day in my life or do Q&As, and I don't know. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see on this channel a little bit more? Like, is this interesting enough for you for me to just keep going? Because I mean, I am still gonna keep going, don't get me wrong, I am still gonna keep making this, but I can probably try to work something else in. So if you have a very specific request, let me know and then we can go from there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I feel like this has been a successful week of writing, even though I still feel like I failed a bit because I didn't reach the goals that, not all of them, right? There's like a few that I did not reach, but that's okay, because that's just, I don't know, that's just the life of a creative person. I think that all artists kind of struggle with that because we can't force creativity a lot of times, and we do work through those hiccups and those uncreative days anyway, but at the same time, sometimes you just need that extra creativity. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I think that is the most important thing that I can do right now, is just to stop rambling. And yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to this channel. Leave me a comment, let me know what you want to see on this channel. And yeah, I guess we'll just talk to you later and see you in the next one.